Hey, wadau. The unfortunate happened. I twisted my finger after just a minor drop, and then my finger, I tried to put it back where it's supposed to be. It was painful, but I survived that. It was just a minor thing. So all that was not captured on the camera because the camera had gone off just a few meters, few minutes. So I managed to join the Wote-Machakos highway at a place called Mukuyuni. Mukuyuni is just few meters, few kilometers, just 1 or 2 kilometers from where I am at the moment, going down from this Makongo. This is one of the scenic roads you'll ever come across, with so many corners and curves at the area known as Makongo. And there's a viewpoint somewhere just along this road. There's a viewpoint called Makongo Viewpoint, and the road was constructed just crisscrossing this hill. It's actually passing on the top of a hill to the other side of the hill, from one side to the other side. So it was really beautiful ride back. This is a road which I'm very much familiar with. I know how it looks. I know even where the bumps are, but you have to be careful. These corners are not really that good to speed. You might meet someone at the corner who was also speeding the same as you. So you take it easy. That's the Makongo viewpoint. It's just past there. Take it easy. And it was just an afternoon ride back to the Metropolitan. So I missed just whatever you missed was a rough road section of the place where the part 2 ended, all the way to Mukuyuni. But the construction is going on. The road is being constructed. In the next maybe 6 months, that road will be complete, and the people will not suffer anymore. People coming from Mukuyuni all the way to Boni, they can actually use a tarmac road all the way. So this is one of the beautiful roads. I like this road. It doesn't have many vehicles, no trucks, not just maybe 1 or 2, just few vehicles. There's not much, and the road is just easy to ride. This road is the most easy road to ride. The bumps are not that sharp. The bumps are actually smooth. You can actually jump over the bump at a speed of 70 or 60 there. So it's not that bad. I like the road. So I know this is an uncut version. I really don't know what to cut and what not to remove. I'm not really a professional videographer or editor. I don't know what to remove. I don't know what not to remove. I just record and I put everything there for people to see. Maybe there's someone who would like to see the whole thing. Or maybe someone will just keep on jumping. It's okay. I really don't mind. But please bear with me. This is something which later on in future I'll figure out how to actually record segments and connect them together and come up with a good content which is short, maybe less than 30 minutes, and everybody is able to enjoy. As for now, just enjoy the uncut version. Thank you. you can see this ride is so smooth. You can imagine the average speed that I don't ride very fast. The maximum I get to 100. I'm okay with that. I don't need to ride faster than that. Nobody's chasing me. 100 is good. So I was about to end my journey from Makueni County. I'm heading to the last kilometers of Makueni County along this road. Remember, I joined Makueni County from the other side of the road near Tawa. And every time you see these kind of raised structures along the road, it means that you're just crossing from one county to another. Now that was Machakos County. And I don't know, a long time ago they used to have signs on top of those structures saying you are welcome to Makueni County, welcome to Machakos. I don't know what happened to those signages. Now this town, it's called Kola. It's the first town after you've left Makueni County. And I found guys who had a car wash, and they were also cleaning motorbikes. And I asked them whether they can do mine, and they said yeah. So remember the dust, there was a lot of dust. So after the cleaning, I left, and also I also had that time to recharge my GoPro because the battery was almost running out. So I recharged it to take me to the next maybe 40 minutes or 30 minutes. Yeah, so I had my power bank with me, which I really need to get another battery for GoPro, so that I don't keep on doing this kind of carrying my power bank all the time. So I finished up with the guys, and the guys were nice. They did a good job, and watu kujituma, watu wanajituma hii mtaa sana. So eventually I was my way back to where I came from. as I said, this is an cut version, so you'll be this. You can see the whole of trip. I was really enjoying the trip, and you can see Machakos town from coming down all the way from those areas. I don't know what's the name of this area, but you can actually see Machakos town while you're going down from that hill, and it was really a nice ride. To be honest, it was a nice ride. I always enjoy this road every time I go to Wote. Going to Wote, coming back, it's always very calm. Just enjoying the view and the wind and the breeze. Very satisfying. So the history of Machakos Water Road has not been documented. As far as I'm concerned, I looked on the internet. I could not find when the road was constructed for the first time. But I am assuming back in either late 80s or 90s, early 90s, that's when the construction was happening. I remember that, I don't know when the Makueni became a district, but initially the larger Machakos and Makueni were joined together as a district back in the day. So there was nothing like Makueni districts and Machakos districts. They were all joined together and they were known as, I don't know whether they were known Machakos districts or something. Then all of a sudden Makueni became a district, and they sent a district commissioner to Makueni in Wote, and I guess that's the time when the government decided to construct the road to Wote. So some of these things, maybe people who were born yesterday or the day before yesterday, they think they were there since independence, but some of these roads are not as old as we think. They were constructed just the other day. So I joined this road after the junction. There's a junction called Katumani Junction there. Before you get to Machakos, you take a left turn, and if you don't want to go through Machakos, you can go and join Mombasa Highway and head back to Nairobi. This road is barely, I don't know, 7 years, probably 8 years there, and it's already has potholes everywhere. There are potholes. The person who constructed the road, I don't know whether they did a good job, but definitely they did not do a good job, because the road is full of potholes. And when it was constructed, it was a smooth road, and everybody was excited that they don't have to go through Machakos when they're going to Wote, or when they are leaving Wote to Nairobi, they don't have to go Machakos. It's still a passable road. It's a good road, but the person in charge, whoever is in charge of this road, they need to repair the potholes. The potholes are many, and people who are visitors, they might just cause accident because they don't know where there are potholes, and then you just drive in very fast, and all of a sudden you come and find a pothole just in the middle of the road. So whether it's Kenya or whether it's Kura, I don't know who is in charge of this road. Kindly just go back and repair that road. It needs to be recarpeted, and it's one of the major roads. People actually use it a lot. So I figured out that there was something wrong with this road at some point after riding for almost like 2 or 3 kilometers. I found a very serious traffic jam which was running all the way to Makutano Junction, and I can imagine from here to Makutano Junction it's about 10 to 15 kilometers, and you can imagine the traffic covering that distance. And this is a traffic of trucks. When the trucks create traffic, you really don't want to be caught in between them. So I don't know what was going on that Saturday, but this was happening, and it was not funny. Some people had just gotten out of their cars and they were looking around, wondering what is going on. Some people tried to get on these side roads and they got stuck. So I was lucky, and this is the beauty of having 2 wheels. You can just jump over the fence and continue the journey. I was heading to Makutano Junction, Chumbi, where I began my journey. It was just about 5 p.m. and I began my journey at about midday or just before 1. So the whole journey for me, with all the stops and all the shenanigans, took me about 4 hours and some minutes. So, and I was just here wondering what is going on with this traffic. And it's not really funny to be in traffic. I've been stuck in traffic before, and I usually get sick. I become sick. Traffic makes me sick. So what did I learn about all this trip? It's just that the larger southeastern part of Kenya, which is formed by Ukambani, where we have Machakos, Makueni and Kitui, is very fast. You can't actually cover it within a very short period of time. You can't. So this was just about 160 kilometers covered, and it looked like a long distance, but it's really not that long. And there is so many other places which have not been explored, and I would really like to go and get to explore those places and come and tell the people, show people how the southeastern part of Kenya looks like. So that's going to be my series for this period, trying to explore southeastern Kenya, which is formed by the 3 counties. And after that I'll go down, explore coast parts, the coastal area of Kenya. So thank you very much for watching. I know it is uncut, but very soon you're going to figure out how to minimize these long videos. Asanteni sana.